This is a short test to see how units, barbarian units and sword units, melee units of civilized factions do against Roman units matched for price. In this case we have veteran shield warriors against legionary cohorts, and these units cost exactly the same. They cost 700, but they have very different stats. The legionary cohort has 90 armor, 3 times as much as the armor of the veteran shield warriors. The veteran shield warriors have higher melee attack and twice as high of a charge as the legionary cohort. So the veteran shield warriors are going to do well on the charge, but they're going to do extremely poorly against missiles and in a prolonged engagement. And that is the direct opposite of the legionary cohort. The legionary cohort is going to do terrible on the charge, and then they're going to do great in a prolonged engagement when enemy units don't have their charge bonus to gain head start on the legionary cohorts in terms of kills. So what we're going to test here, the veteran shield warriors don't have any abilities, so this is going to be fairly simple. It's just going to be charging straight in against legionary cohort. One has formation attack on, one has formation attack off. Then it's going to be charging into legionary cohort that has fire at will on. Then it's going to be charging into a legionary cohort that only has that is only bracing, to see if bracing helps any. So charging in here, this legionary cohort has formation attack off, this unit has formation attack on, and the veteran shield warriors are getting a lot of kills on the charge, and it looks like the kills they get on the charge is going to enable them to defeat the legionary cohort very decisively. So they lost to Evocati in devastating fashion, but against legionary cohorts, straight up, they're going to defeat them convincingly and still be a combat effective unit, having a bit more than 50% of their men remaining. So they did exactly the same against the legionary cohorts that were in and out of formation attack. They just destroy the legionary cohorts. And then we have the legionary cohorts that have fire at will on and that are just bracing against the veteran shields. So fire at will on, getting one Pila volley off. That took down some veteran shields. Bracing against the veteran shields. And it doesn't look like bracing is going to help them a lot. Bracing and not throwing Pila against the lightly armored veteran shields is going to be very bad for the legionary cohort. The legionary cohort that threw Pila is also not doing great. So the veteran shield warriors are able to defeat a braced unit of legionary cohort with 102 men remaining. Amazing. And against the unit that threw Pila, here you can see how important the Pila are against lightly armored troops. 71 men remaining, so the difference made by the Pila was a massive 30 men. Now Pila won't kill 30 men straight up, but Pila will enable you to damage the unit so much that this is the difference that you might see against something like veteran shield warriors. So the difference isn't going to be as great against something that has better shields and better armor, but here you can see just how well the veteran shield warriors do when the legionaries just stand there and take it. 118 kills, barely taking any casualties themselves. But against the other legionary units, it's fairly even. Standing and throwing Pila, because the charge bonus of the legionary cohort is so terrible, standing and throwing Pila is about the same as formation attack on, formation attack off. The legionary cohorts just get wrecked, but when they don't throw their Pila, they are going to kill only 18 veteran shield warriors. So if you have legionary cohorts and you're up against the veteran shield warriors, deal with the veteran shield warriors by charging them with, for example, hostati or cavalry, and then send in the legionary cohort when the charge bonus of the veteran shields is gone, because if not, your legionary cohort is going to get destroyed in seconds. Strength and honor.